Heading down to Devil's Backbone today. Check out some of the scenic views in Austin. But first, we must fill up. Stoplights. Waiting at the stoplight in Dripping Springs, Texas. Da quente, da pouco quente. So these roads are probably good when there's no one on them, but probably get stuck behind a lot of people. Wimberley. We're heading down through Wimberley. I think that's where Devil's Backbone is. Devil's Backbone. Riding the Devil's Backbone on a Ducati Panigale 899. Dangerous. I hear the views are beautiful down there. Looking forward to it. What do we got in front of us here? Pennsylvania drivers. Look at that Pennsylvania license plate. Oh my, out of towners. Wait a minute, I'm an out of towner. How about that? I actually lived in Austin from 2006 to 2009. Loved it, but decided to move back to the hometown in the Northeast in an undisclosed secret location. Since I commute on this more than anything, I commute from the suburbs to downtown city that I work in. And as mentioned on other videos, this bike is awesome. Really was curious to find out if it was as good as everybody claimed it was, that it was rideable in a lot of different circumstances, like track, road, you know, carving up some canyons, and commuting. And it does very well with everything. Well, can't vouch for the track yet, at least not until this weekend when I head to Circuit of the Americas, the Formula One track in Austin, Texas. I'm pretty freaking excited about it. Alright, Pennsylvania, let's let her rip. Come on, use that Hemi. I know you got a 5.7 liter V8 in there. Oh man, these are just beautiful roads. I just got my first GoPro. Putting it off, and then finally heading to Austin for the MotoGP races, and decided that's it, I'm gonna get one. I'm really happy with it so far. It's a Hero4 Silver Edition. Right now I'm recording in 1080 Super View, 60 frames per second. And looking forward to seeing how this looks once we run it through the editor. Oh, dirty, dirty from all these trucks. If I could find a place to live where it was 70s, low 80s year round, that'd be great. And I know what you're thinking. You're going to put in the comments, San Diego, Hawaii. I did live in Hawaii for a year, and That weatherman has the easiest job in the world, because it's basically the same forecast for 6 months, and then the same for the other 6 months. They call it paradise for a reason. Would I go back there, you ask? Or would I return to Austin? I would return to Austin in a heartbeat. Now, vacation? Hawaii. I think it wins almost every time. Although, ironically, I am here on a mancation. Hi, got Driftwood Winery, baby. I'm not personally a drinker, but I do think it's kind of cool though. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there's a vineyard down there. Got a lot of that going on down here in Tejas. Oh hey, I just realized my music had cut out and it just came back on. I use a Scala Rider by Cardo, and it actually came with the bike. I bought this bike used last year, and the guy gave me a ton of stuff with it. Pretty sweet deal. All in all, like $3,500 worth of gear. You had all the receipts, all the packaging basically. Sold some of the stuff on eBay, but kept a lot of it. Got a couple sweet helmets and got the Scala Rider Bluetooth communicators. And just like I don't use this bike much for anything other than commuting, unfortunately, I don't use the Scala Rider for communicating. I use it for music and phone calls. About it. But for those two things, it's awesome. Oh, this is the life. I'm a married man with kids. Sorry to disappoint anybody out there, you know. But my wife went on a trip with her old college roommates about a year ago to Outer Banks. Beautiful place. I was happy for her to go. But she told me that if I wanted to go to the races this year, I could. So I took her up on it. I must say, just having a few days where I can stop and listen to the birds chirping and sit out on the porch is such a renewal of my soul. So my lovely wife was wondering, why do you need to go to a 3-day race the weekend before? Why do you need 4 days before the race? Because I've got family down here that I have not seen in a long time. My wife has family here too, so it'll be good to go hang out with them. I had some other families from out of town coming in, and like I told her, I gotta get situated. And she said, situated? You need 4 days to get situated? Hey, when you got a motorcycle with a new camera and new equipment to test out, and weather like this, of course you need 4 days. It's been awesome. Everything's at my own pace, which when I want it to be, it's slow. A slow pace. And when I want a fast pace, I do that. Yeah, y'all. Alright. So my tune's cut out again. Let's see if I can turn it back on. Oh, did you see that? That was a big freaking bug. We're gonna, since I'm doing 60 frames a second, we're gonna slow-mo that one back. Oh my. Big bug. Lots of geckos and big bugs down here, that's for sure. And like once a year you get the tarantulas that crowd the roadways. That's pretty disgusting. Lived in Brazil for a while and I saw some big freaking spiders. And I lived in the Amazon region. Yeah. Ooh, there's some big houses out here, homie. That might be a compound. That's what it looks like. Alright, let's try to get the music back on here. Music on! Music on! Music on! Music on. Music on. Man. You gonna sing all the props in the world and then can't get it. That's probably my own fault. It usually works pretty well. Even on the highway, the voice commands will pick up. You could always do it the manual way and have Siri do it. Ah, I turned it off. She just said, goodbye. You little seductive robot, you. Goodbye. Oh, the hill country. Beautiful hill country. Let's see if we can get this back on. Music. She just welcomed me. Welcome back, Scala Rider. Weird. Actually, it's pretty cool. So, connected. So I should be able to play playlist A805. Nice, it worked. Good job, Siri. Good job. Good job, Apple. Why are you slowing down so much there? He looks like he's lost. There's a very good possibility. Lots of cyclists in Austin. Look at that sweet boot. Ah. Oh, come on. They're lost. They don't know where they're going. Don't know what this is all about. Gotta follow these Pennsylvania people in here. Smackdown. Just kidding. That's the parents. What happened? Mom had to stop at the country store. They don't even have deer around here that big. They're all tiny. They're like tiny little fairy creatures. I was running today and I ran into a bunch of them. I'll be in a minute.